The low-key, loony laser lady likes Laura's laugh lines. La la.
Yeah, I'm excited for Bugsy's first interview. Morris Pearl is great on camera.
The complicit crew of kooky convicts can coordinate corruption.
Simon, do you want to take a look at the headlines before we roll?
Okay, we're on in 10, 9.
President Joe Biden has dropped out of the race. Wait, what?
What's wrong?
Is this a joke?
3, 2.
Holy shit. Welcome. This is Felt the Nation. I'm Simon Socks.
And I'm Kendra Sooth. After Joe Biden dropped out of the race and endorsed Kamala Harris for president, grassroots supporters are flooding the internet with supportive memes and donations to her campaign, with the Democratic National Convention set to take place in a few weeks in Chicago.
Unbelievable! I gotta text my wife. She's gonna flip out. She keeps texting me all these coconut photos. Women. What can you say?
All of this raising a very important question for the country. What's next for Joe Biden?
Great question, Kendra. I guess he's poised to assume the elder statesman role for the Democratic Party. But if you ask me, I think he should do something more fun.
Well, in our latest Felt the Nation Comfy Foam Mattress poll, 54% of people who didn't hang up on our posters said Biden should apply for a job opening at a Baskin-Robbins in Newcastle, Delaware. Another 30% said Biden would be aptly suited as a ticket taker on an East Coast Amtrak train. And 16% said, sorry, I don't have any cash on me.
I love Americans.
It doesn't make sense.
Don't question the ingenuity of the American people, Kendra.
Oh, it just feels like we shouldn't be printing that in a poll.
I don't know how it works.
Obviously. Now, even before the Democratic nominee is officially selected, it's clear that the party is focusing on Project 2025, the far-right plan constructed by Trump's MAGA allies to reshape the country in a second Trump term.
Don't say Republicans are the party of no ideas. This thing is full of ideas. It's 900 pages long.
Oh, have you read it?
Heavens no.
Didn't think so. Well, neither have a lot of people.
See? I got my finger on the pulse.
Thankfully, I have read it. And some of the items inside are downright shocking. For example, Project 2025 would kick people off Medicaid, restrict access to birth control and contraception, end student debt relief, raise taxes for most families and cut them for the rich, defund public broadcasting, and relax, Simon, that's not us.
Oh, thank God. For a second I thought I'd have to read this thing.
As I was saying, Project 2025 will let employers stop paying overtime, keep people from getting food stamps, eliminate free preschool, ban porn. Does that one alarm you?
No. I was outraged about the preschool thing. Let's move to our tech segment.
We don't have a tech segment.
Today, in our tech segment, a big question is floating around. Is it possible to download a video from the internet so you can watch it later if that video gets taken down? Kendra, do you know the answer?
I mean, yeah, you can. But...
Oh, thank the stars. Okay, tech segment over.
Okay.
So, what's up?
You know, we're still doing the news, right?
Right. Many observers suggest that at the Republican National Convention last week, former President Donald Trump would adopt a new tone and that he was a changed man. And boy, were they right!
Oh, they were right. Based on what?
A comment I saw on Facebook the other day.
That's not reporting, Simon.
I've been doing this since you were in short strings, Kendra. I know how to stay in touch with the average Joe out there.
Well, who was the comment by?
A regular average American by the name of Timothy Chalamet, 72929472500004.
Timothy Chalamet. Like Timothy Chalamet?
I don't know who that is. Is that the new French Minister of Education?
Oh, well, unlike you and Timothy, I actually watched the RNC, and I gotta tell you, former President Trump was not a changed man.
Democrats, crazy Nancy Pelosi, the election result, we're never going to let that happen again. They used COVID to cheat. The China virus. The late, great Hannibal Lecter. He'd love to have you for dinner.
Wow, that guy is scary.
Did you really not watch the convention? It was our assignment.
I had to watch something else.
Let me guess. For your tech segment,
Let's go to our correspondent, Blitz Vester, who's on the ground covering the Trump campaign this week. Blitz, how was that Trump rally?
Hey guys, moving to say the least. Today, President Trump delivered.
former President Trump.
Right, same thing. Former President Trump delivered strong remarks at a lively rally and actually stayed on message, going after sharks and toilet pressure, the audio quality of his microphone, the persecution of Elon Musk, Robert De Niro, and a rundown of some mass deportation plans.
Sorry, Blitz, you said that's on message?
That's good listening, Kendra. And I almost forgot, he said this.
Hannibal Lecter, the late, great Hannibal Lecter, would like to have you for dinner. He wants you for dinner. That's the end of you, by the way.
Now, I'm no fancy pundit, but if it was in his RNC speech and he said it again, sounds like a message.
It's actually hard to argue with that.
That's right. Plus, everything he said, the crowd absolutely loved.
Blitz, don't you think that's a possible insight into the typical Trump voter?
Not my job to editorialize, Kendra. I just report the facts on the ground. And the facts are, if you had to jump off a ship into a mouth of a shark or a battery that would electrocute you in the water, you would have to take the battery, according to President Trump.
Former President Trump.
Yes, I know.
Don't worry about Kendra, Blitz. She's rattled because she bungled the headlines.
As I recall, it would
That
have been...
seems out of character for her.
It does, but nobody's perfect. Hey, if it helps, just read the prompter and don't think too hard about what you're saying.
Thanks for the tip, Simon. And speaking of internal discussions, we have some housekeeping to announce. Our social media director, Bugsy Morales, has been promoted to national correspondent. Bugsy, congratulations from everyone here at the news desk.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you. Just 1 second. I need to finish this TikTok. All right, Bugsy Nation. I won't be needing any promotion because I'm about to be rich as fuck. I just finished an interview with Morris Pearl, a dude so rich, his last name is a literal gem. My guy was a Wall Street titan. He probably had crazy parties with drugs that don't even exist anymore. We talked about tax cuts and a whole bunch of other complicated stuff, but the important thing is we totally vibed. And now that I've got a millionaire friend, it's all jet skis and lobster mac and cheese for Bugsies. Breakfast. Stitch this, duet it, blind react, patch match, double lift, triple fold, and cap cuts on the comments, my guys. Bye, Bugs. Mwah. Sorry, Kendra, you were saying?
Bugsy, you can't be friends with your interview subject, and you definitely can't take his money. That's unethical.
Kendra, you hot dinosaur. Everyone on social media takes money from the people they cover. That's how influencers live. Free stuff and sponsorships. Oh, that reminds me. Tired of wearing shoes that aren't shaped like horse hooves? Feet Biscuit horse hoof shoes are the only way to clip clop around town.
Bugsy, you can't do an ad on air.
Oh, fine. Yeah, I'll wait till the break.
Can you please just tell us about the interview with Morris Pearl?
Oh, yes. So, my new friend Morris has a million good ideas about how the rich can pay their fair share to society. And I shot the whole thing in 16:9, so you can use it for your linear or whatever. Lately, I've been daydreaming about what it would be like to be a millionaire. I keep hearing about the massive handouts Trump's 2017 tax cuts gave to the super rich and huge corporations. So I got a former Wall Street executive, Morris Pearl, to give me a crash course on how to protect my fortune when I finally hit it big. Mr. Pearl, thank you for meeting me.
Hey, great to be in your show, Bugs.
Oh, Bugs. Okay, I like that. So, more. Did you have a nice flight on your private jet?
I don't have a private jet. I took the train like everyone else.
Oh, right, sorry. Your private train. But let's get straight to it. I learned that your family owned a number of clothing stores, so I have one question. Am I pulling this off?
You look great.
Thank you! Shirt by D's, collars, and belt by Wastes of Space. Make sure to click the link in my bio. So, taxes. I hear you rich people barely have to pay them. How do I get in on that?
Well, look, Bugs, the tax system in the United States has always been rigged in favor of the really rich people. People in America pay taxes based on their paychecks, not on their stock market accounts.
So, how do the rich exploit the hell out of that?
Take somebody like Jeff Bezos. He makes billions of dollars, but his salary that gets taxed is only $81,000 a year. So he pays less tax than you do from your paycheck.
Investments.
And while we're at it, 55 of the biggest corporations in America pay essentially no taxes at all because of all kinds of loopholes that let them hide their income overseas or someplace.
Be a corporation. Got it. So basically game the system. Fair enough.
Bugsy, it's not fair.
I was confused. Why was this millionaire who literally worked for BlackRock on Wall Street saying that the tax system shouldn't be rigged for the rich? So if you left that bus in life, what are you working on now?
Now I have a group called Patriotic Millionaires. We've organized hundreds of rich business people and investors from around the country here in the United States, and we help them speak out, talk to people like you, and explain that this grossly unfair tax system is not good for anybody in the long term.
Wait, a group of millionaires that are against tax cuts for the rich? That's like Swifties being against free tickets to the Eras Tour.
And now, a guy running for president of the United States wants to make even more tax cuts to make the people who are already rich even richer.
Wow. I thought Trump's 2017 tax cuts were bigger than Meghan and Harry getting hitched. I mean, isn't that why we all want to extend it?
But if they're extended and increased, that will just make an even bigger divide between the rich getting richer and richer and richer and people like you, Bugs.
Well, at least it's not like us average Americans will have to pay more.
People like you will be paying 10% more for everything because they want to impose a tariff on all of the things that you buy that are imported from foreign countries.
Wait. Okay, so not only is Mr. 34 Counts gonna give more control of our economy to corporations and billionaires, but he's gonna jack up the cost of my Jordans too? I'm not going back to wearing Hardens, I'm sorry.
You're right. The tax system here in the United States of America is not fair. It's rigged in favor of people who are already rich. Everybody has to pay taxes. But for the country to work, it's important that everyone pay their fair share.
Wow. I can't thank you enough for your help, Mr. Pearl. I mean, more. Oh, but hey, once I hit it big, I'll get back to you so you can help me actually pay my fair share in taxes. How does that sound?
Hey, and we'll invite you to join the Patriotic Millionaires.
That was great, Bugsy, and during the package we set up a meeting between you and our standards and practices lawyers.
Our what and our who?
Just do the orientation like everyone else, and welcome to the team.
Well, that does it for us today on Filthy Nation. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
Damn it! Kendra,
What?
don't step on my line. I've been doing my sign-off every day for 30 years.
Well, okay. Well, then do it.
You have to tee me up for it?
I'm Kendra Sooth.
I'm Simon Socks. Have a great day.
Great line, Simon.
It's patented.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Come on.
I am.
Okay, let's hear pitches for headlines.
What about abortion? The stuff in Project 2025 is really beyond the mainstream.
Meh.
What about abortion?
Oh, great idea, Blitz. What about it?
Seriously?
Yes, Kendra. Abortion is a major issue, and there's some alarming policy proposals in Project 2025. And so I've heard. Blitz, what's your take on abortion?
Well,
Well, Republicans are.
Hold on, Kendra. Let Blitz speak.
yeah, well, Republicans are,
Well, they're trying to ban abortion nationally.
oh, yeah.
It's
They're
not-
trying to ban abortion nationally.
Uh-huh. And the whole thing is being dictated by men.
And the whole thing is being dictated by men?
The irony. Well, let's do it. Kendra, think you can get up to speed on that?
Oh.
Yeah, work up a hot sheet.
Aw, Grumpy Cat died.